Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and to all the viewers watching right across Africa. Welcome to the official draw of the 2024 COSAFA Women's Championship, which is scheduled to take place in Port Elizabeth, South Africa from 22 October to 2 November 2024. My name is Joshua Nip, the competitions manager at COSAFA, and I will be the draw master for today. Firstly, I'd just like to welcome someone very special, Banyana and Serie A star Refilwe Jane, who will be assisting us with the draw today. Welcome, Refilwe.
Thank you so much.
Refilwe, before we begin, this year we will have a record-breaking 14 teams in this edition of the competition, which effectively makes it the largest women's football competition on the continent. Just how important was the COSAFA Women's Championship in your development as a player?
Firstly, I would like to say thank you to COSAFA Women's Championship and the organizers. You know, the tournament played a crucial role in my development as an international player. I remember in 2018, it kickstarted my career overseas. Before I left for Australia, I played the COSAFA Championship. So the tournament really helped me to advance and to adapt to international competition. So even this year, with the advancement and the addition of the teams, it will help the young players to be unearthed, new talent to be seen on the international stage, and I think it's going to be great for the players to play a crucial role in their countries.
Thank you very much, Refilwe. I remember 2019 when I saw you bossing the midfield for Banyana in Port Elizabeth. It was great to see. Just to explain the format of the competition and the draw procedures. So we have 14 confirmed teams in the competition. The 14 teams are split into 4 groups. Group A and B with 4 teams each, and Group C and D with 3 teams each. The winners of each group will progress to the semi-final stage. We also have 4 seeded teams based on the performances at the 2023 COSAFA Women's Championship. So those are South Africa as the hosts. They head up Group A. Malawi as the winners of last year's edition. They head up Group B. Team Zambia as the runners-up of last year's edition. They head up Group C. And Team Mozambique, they head up Group D. They were semi-finalists in last year's edition. The remaining 10 teams are divided into 3 levels, also based on the performances at last year's edition of the competition. So in Pot 1, we have the 4 higher-ranked teams, which are Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, and Angola. And then in Pot 2, we have Eswatini, Madagascar, Lesotho, and Comoros. And then finally, in Pot 3, we have the 2 lowest-ranked teams, which are Mauritius and Seychelles. So just to explain how it will work, so the 4 balls drawn from Pot 1 will slot into position 2 across the groups. We'll then move over to Pot 2, where the 4 balls drawn will slot into position 3 of the groups. That will conclude Groups C and D, and then the last 2 balls will conclude Groups A, position 4. Refilwe, I invite you to Pot 1. Give it a good stir and do the honours for us, please. So this ball goes to position A2, and they'll join the host, South Africa. Team Namibia. So Namibia were runners-up in 2006 when they lost to South Africa in the final, and they also finished 4th in 2022. And now move across to Group B, position B2. Team Botswana. Botswana joins Malawi in Group B. Botswana were runners-up in 2020 and also had a 4th place finish in 2019, and they were also quarterfinalists at the 2022 AFCON. Move across to Group C, position C2. Team Angola. So Angola joined Zambia in Group C. Angola were finalists on home soil in 2008. They have played in the previous 5 editions of this competition. Thank you, Refilwe. The last ball from Pot 1 into Group D, position D2.
Am I holding this correctly?
Yes. Team Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe joined Mozambique in Group D. Zimbabwe were champions on home soil in 2011, while they also finished 2nd in 2002 and 2017, respectively. Thanks, Refilwe. Give it a good stir for us, please. Now moving Pot 2 and position A3. Team Eswatini. Eswatini have been regular competitors at the COSAFA Women's Championship, but have yet to advance from the pool stages. Okay. across to Group B, position B3. Team Madagascar. Madagascar have not gone past the group stages in their last 4 visits to the championship and recorded their only win so far in a 5-1 victory over Comoros in 2019. So move over to Group C and position C3 to complete Group C. Team Comoros. Comoros have exited in the group stages in their 4 previous visits to the COSAFA Women's Championship. They have yet to win a game at the CWC. Thanks for the last ball. Position D, D3 to conclude Group D. Team Lesotho. Lesotho are seeking a first knockout stage place at the COSAFA Women's Championship, and they join Mozambique and Zimbabwe in Group D. So that concludes Group C and D. And then we work to part 3 Rafula. Group A, position A4. Team Seychelles. Seychelles will be making their debut in this year's edition of the competition, though they have competed at under 17 level in the years gone by. Thank you. Just for good measure. Team Mauritius, they go to position B4 to conclude Group B. Mauritius will play at their 4th COSAFA Women's Championship after exiting in the group stages on their 3 previous visits. Then just a recap of the group. Group A, we have South Africa, Namibia, Eswatini, and Seychelles. In Group B, we have Malawi, Botswana, Madagascar, and Mauritius. Group C, we have Zambia, Angola, and Comoros. And in Group D, we have Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Lesotho. Ufewe, what are your general thoughts of the draw?
It's a good draw. I think the top 3 teams in South Africa, who has the home ground advantage, will want to win it. Malawi will want to retain the trophy, having won it the previous time. And Zambia, with the experience that they got from the World Cup and the Olympics, it will be interesting to see how they fare out in this competition.
Yeah, I like what you say. Obviously, this competition is being played in the women's international break, so I'm sure we'll have a lot of international stars that will come out. But overall, who do you think the competition will go to in 2024?
It's a difficult one to say, but since all the teams will be having their international stars, I think Zambia will look to retain and win the trophy. And also South Africa having 2 teams participating in this international break, it will be interesting to see how they fare out.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Rafulwe. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the draw for today. The fixtures will be distributed through our media outlets. Thank you very much and see you in Gqeberha.